The new album is new songs, as well as the completion of some past ideas, some dating back as far as 10 years. With Brian on drums and Phil on bass, it's not just like hiring session players. This group here, we play gigs and we're genuine buds, and it was a very natural and organic process making this recording. They intuitively interpreted these songs and played the parts I presented incredibly well. 10 new all-original songs, rock and indie-oriented, some instrumental pieces, straight and simple recording process, 4 or 5 mics on the drums, 1 condenser, a few 57s, 58. Used my deluxe reverb reissue, my live amp, mic'd with a 58, and used an old PV Bandit that Phil loaned me, mic'd with a 57, 157 on the bass cab. That was it.
She wore her hair as red as her lips, flying high like a free bird now. Tie me up and turn me out, using it up on a cloud. Up the stairs I was her, little devil in a smile. She took control away from the night.
I learned so much making my first 2 records, tracking at Greaseland with Kid. My friend Val King produced those albums. Without Val, those wouldn't have been completed. He's responsible for producing them. It wouldn't have happened without him. After learning so much there with those first 2 records, Reconsider Me and Rush to Red, I tracked my 3rd album with these blues myself and then completed the mixing there at Greaseland with Chris. Kid's studio is essentially a residential area of San Jose. It's a residential space. Not until you get inside, you see it's actually a proper studio in a residential space, and that really opened my eyes to what was possible and led to me experimenting and learning to utilize the spaces and equipment I had. And what that past experience did was show me that with this material that I had written, I could also track and mix and do this all myself. And I think I captured some really good performances and tones on this record.
Lost under bridges, too dark to cross, reaching for an invisible hand. Any guess is the number. I could use anyone, anytime, in which to rely. I could use anyone, anytime, to play my mind. Stay, won't you? Stay, won't you? Dance around the carousel. Stay, won't you? Stay, won't you? And drink a merry-go-round.
I still play blues, play a lot of blues, actually, in my show. Even though this is definitely a rock-oriented album, I think my blues arm is pretty strong. I've played with some reputable names, some of the old guys, and it's definitely a big part of who I am musically. Actually, my musical influences are very much Southern and blues. I just couldn't sit in that one box as an artist. I love Leonard Skinner as much as I love Earl Hooker, and I love Andrew Big Brown and Fenton Robinson as much as I do Rory Gallagher and Johnny Winter and all the rest of the guys that influenced me. And I love singers too, O.V. Wright and Clay Hammond, Johnny Taylor, Joe Tex. Pretty rounded in that regard. It was always important to be able to perform that style convincingly. It's the base of most everything. Performing genre specific is really crucial to this, in my opinion. If you play blues, play it without the hysterics. If you're playing rock and roll, by all means, rock. I'm a bit traditional for some, I'm a bit rock and roll for others, but I find it best to be genuine and not shift the art to lean any other way than its natural route.
Clients' lies guilty till innocent, but the offense, perjury or defense, tell you once, accounted time, alibi. I'm gonna tell you once, accounted time, alibi. Time presses on.